Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is DotP Wednesday In-House's Season Number 5, Week 6, Lobby 2, Game 2 with Wivrex and Golgi app.
The green team's banning
Hello,
someone now.
and we have Brotein versus Hakuna Marana. That is a name I've not seen in a while.
I don't think I've ever seen that name. I'm assuming it's a legacy .p name.
That is correct. Legacy, good
that-
word, good wordage.
Derpy
5
cat.
seconds remaining.
I don't remember who this was in the lobby, but they're back. We saw them last week. I love their
Reserve
name.
time.
Professional Butt Toucher. It's a
That
career I
dude's
could
banning
see
someone
myself
now.
doing, but you know I'm not allowed at the library anymore.
I mean, can't you
Radiant
become
team banned.
like a masseuse or whatever, and then you can touch people's butts
Hey,
legally
that's
and they'll
true,
pay you
yeah.
for it?
Well, I mean, there's proctologists as well. Let's just sit here during the draft and think of all the jobs that professionally get to touch people's butts.
People who do colonoscopy?
I figure that's
5
probably a
seconds
proctologist
remaining.
as well.
Right.
I don't know. You know, the alterers are
Reserve
people who
time.
do, like, you know, alterations. Tailors, there we go. They got a measure, so they touch your butt a lot.
Oh, right. So I guess, you can, like, be in that, like, I don't know, selling suits and stuff like that. They have to measure people's butts.
Yeah, exactly. So you got the tape measure, and you grab a piece for
Radiant
yourself.
team pick.
Lone Druid, that's an interesting ban. Is that a targeted ban? I'm assuming it's a targeted ban.
Yes, that is a targeted ban against Proud, who is... that must be Deary Me. It's Proud ban.
Yeah. So maybe that's his cat.
5 seconds remaining.
I wonder the cat's name is Marana.
Yes.
Reserve time.
Is the cat's name Marana?
I have no idea. It could be.
I believe
we're
Marana.
gonna go with yes.
I think Marana's cat, his name is Sagan. Which is really weird.
That is weird.
Her real cat in the actual game is
And
called Sagan. She references him once in a while. It's not like Luna, who talks about Nova all the time.
For Nova. Or wait, no,
When
that's
they die.
Luna. I'm sorry, that was a Luna accent. Marana's accent is pretty weird as well, right?
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I don't... It's not as strong as Luna's accent, but it's definitely an accent. I don't know which accent it is exactly, even. I'm not very good with accents.
Well, even the voice actor who did Luna's accent doesn't know what it's supposed to be. Is it Irish? Is it English?
Is that true?
Who knows? Or is it Irish? Is it Scottish? I don't know. Probably. It's like...
It's a mythical speak.
It's true.
Only exists in Dota language.
Yeah, technically in Dota land, the Irish and the Scottish don't exist, so... You know, she's got her accent isn't weird at all.
And like, big cats don't even live on the island. So I don't know where she even gets the cat. Spirit Breaker.
This is
First
an
pick.
annoying roamer. It's a real like
5
hit or
seconds
miss.
remaining.
You'll see them either like not be able to make much happen, and their team typically loses,
Reserve time.
or the team does well around the Spirit Breaker, and he's just charging across the map, constantly beating up on everyone and everything.
Yeah, definitely. When he's good, he is insanely good. But like defensively, Spirit Breaker can be quite underwhelming to play. And I think one of the most
Radiant
important
team
things
pick.
for like a position for Spirit Breaker is how quickly he hits level 6. Or even how quickly he hits level 2. Because his level 1 ganks aren't very good, but his level 2 gets really strong with the Greater Bash coming into play. And once he gets level 6, he can gank pretty much anyone with another strike.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh, Underlord. I haven't seen
Dire
this
team
hero in a
ban.
while either.
Didn't we see? We saw him last week, didn't we? We were
Did
talking
we?
about how he was out for a while.
Oh,
he was really
right.
powerful,
Banning someone
then
now.
out for a while. Now he's back. Back here and there.
Yeah. I was actually watching,
Dire team ban.
I think it was the Summit, and it had the Secret Boys casting, a game NP was playing, and there was an
Radiant
Underlord in
team
that
banned.
game, and they were talking about why Underlord feels so useless. It's all the nerfs that hit Pillow Malice. When he was insanely good, when Pillow Malice pierced BKB, when Pillow Malice did damage, when Pillow
Dire
Malice
team
helped
pick.
him for longer, it was insanely good.
Yeah,
But
it
now,
was.
I mean,
It
the
was because
multiple
that
instances-
was ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah, and now that's nerfed, and that's why we don't see him as often. But his ability to lane safely is still definitely there with the Firestorm, and he just is a just naturally tanky hero. And
5 seconds
another
remaining.
thing that makes him a little bit bad is he can be a little bit bad when he's behind,
Reserve time.
because then using like Dark Rift is a very good spell to use when you have map control, because it just opens up so much plays you can do around the map. But when you're just stuck in base or when you're defending things like that, it's hard to use. And him himself is not a good split pusher. If he was, then he'll have more reasons to use Dark Rift, but he just isn't.
Radiant team pick.
So that's another thing.
It looks like Bloodseeker will be banned against How to Last Hit. They're not going to let him get it in the second phase.
Yeah, I think that's smart.
Have you seen anything else of him? I mean, yeah.
If you look at his profile picture, it's a Bloodseeker wearing a hood.
It's like a
5
hood with
seconds
flowers
remaining.
on it. It's like a little cute hood that Bloodseeker just wears when he goes on dates or something. I
Reserve
guess.
time.
Gotta look nice.
Yeah.
Gotta be
still
presentable.
doesn't
Gotta
have
wear
eyes, though.
3 ties.
I think he had 4. I think Rowdy had 4.
Wow, that's too. That's We're just getting
Dire team
ridiculous now.
I mean, I'm assuming after this cast is over, we're going to see him with more ties on. It's just going
Hopefully-
to grow and just climb his neck.
Yeah, he needs to keep it proportional. You went from 1 to 4, so after this game we better go from 4 to 16.
5
And then
seconds
what
remaining.
happens after game 3? Does he even have enough ties to go like
he
another
he
exponential?
suffocates.
Reserve
The police
time.
find him tomorrow with too many ties around his neck and suffocated. They're probably
Radiant
going to
team
assume
pick.
this was a case of autoerotic asphyxiation gone wrong. So, if anyone knows
Lucky
where
there.
Grouty is, just please clear his browser history before his friends get there.
Lifesteal is a hero that can give
5
Underlord some
seconds
trouble
remaining.
in lane.
Yeah. Plus,
Doesn't
I mean, they've
matter
got
how
a spirit.
beefy you are.
I'm just gonna point out they've got a spirit breaker.
Yeah,
Bad dude's banning someone now.
yeah. Spirit Breaker comes in just to provide a little CC. That's all Lifestealer needs to be able to kill almost anyone. And there's Shadow Shaman also. So, yeah, whoever's playing this Underlord gotta play real careful here.
The green team's banning someone
Make
now.
sure he doesn't outstep his boundary. I mean, he will still be able to farm and gain levels. He's a decent Iron Talon carrier. Firestorm will be able to kind of drip feed him experience and goal along the way. I would like to see. I mean, I don't think it's that great, but maybe it is. But
5
that Egg
seconds
Inceptor of
remaining.
Underlord, I don't think I've ever seen it yet. But it was there was quite a bit of buzz around it when it was
Radiant
first
team
released.
pick.
Wait, what is it again? It's so underwhelming. I don't even remember it.
Of
It's gives Atrophy Aura like insane duration. Like it lasts for like a few minutes now, and it's also AOE buff all for your entire team.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like a super insanely good item to have if you win team fights, because you have the scepter, and let's say Underlord
5
and Troll or
seconds
survives, the team fight, and the Atrophy Aura has 5 hero deaths under it, and then you
Reserve
just go
time.
to a tower and all the towers are dead. So the potential is there, but it's like about kind of fitting into Underlord's item build, because I mean he's so good with defensive items. It's weird to pick up a kind of this situationally good item once you win team fights, because it doesn't help you win team fights very much. But I guess it could. I mean, it's like a weird, almost like a vengeance aura in a way if you cleared a couple of waves of creeps. So yeah, it's weird.
Final
Because, I
pick
mean,
is
he
coming
won't
out
pick
for
up-
protein. I have no idea what they need. Obviously a mid laner, but like what? There you go.
Yeah, I like
This
that.
is-
Yeah. Ember Spirit should have. I mean, it's He usually doesn't have good lanes almost against any range hero, but Queen of Pain is someone that Ember Spirit can turn on and have some kill potential against, just because Queen of Pain is so squishy and he can disable that blink of hers with the good chain. So if Queen of Pain misplays a little bit, How to Last Hit should be able to turn that around. But it's, I think, overall just generally a pretty good hero to have against a team like Hakuna Murata. There isn't a lot of ways to straight up catch him. There isn't a lot of like good blink carriers minus Slardar, who's the only one that Ember Spirit really has to watch out for
Yeah.
blink stuns.
I mean, Troll Warlord, if he gets the Shadow Blade, you know, he's gonna get a Shadow Blade and get first hit bashes.
Right.
That's the thing he does. But as far as ability, like just ability to raw straight up fight each other, I really favor Radiant. I think Radiant's lineup.
Yeah, I mean, I like both of these teams' drafts. I mean, neither team looks like they have like insanely big amounts of huge draft advantage here. But yeah, they are definitely going to be the ones that's pushing the pace in this one. They have so much mobility on their heroes. You know, Spirit Breaker is going to be everywhere. Ember Spirit, there's Darkseer. You know, Ember Spirit with a surge on him while his has Flame Guard up is absolutely terrifying. Life Stealer has a bunch of targets he can jump into. He's going to be fine jumping into Ember Spirit. He's going to be fine jumping into Spirit Breaker here. Yeah, Radiant just needs to play this safely. There's going to be an early smoke coming out. They're going for a gank here for the Dire. It's 3 Radiant heroes. Empirical is playing it safe, hiding in between the trees. London's go poke his head out. He might get caught.
Killer Karate's out front, but they want Gorgon out front, right? He's the only one with a... Oh, there we go. Never mind. They're going to charge forward onto London. Unfortunately, Rubik was taunting there. That's going to turn around and look a little bad for him. He immediately taunts up and gets killed.
Maybe he knew he was dead, so he was just going to be like, well, I'm just going to dance a little bit.
Well, Butt
Yeah,
Toucher
close.
goes and rotates around and picks up that bounty rune in the Dire side safe lane.
Yeah, very smart. Yeah, I like to see how they're going to utilize this Underlord here. I mean, this is the game that people are talking about, the situation where you want to pick a Mega Interceptor, you want to have a troll on your team. But yeah, it's so awkward to squeeze in the build. Because, you know, you want that Guardian Greaves, you want the Lotus Orb, you want pipes, and all those things. So it looks like also going to be starting in the off lane until, I'm assuming, he can hit level 2 or a few levels before he can start roaming around.
This is gonna disadvantage the Darkseer pretty bad. I used to be a bit of a Darkseer spammer, and he really, really wants to be there for his level, like solo for those levels in Ion Shell. And the level 2 surge is very important for just not getting ganked.
A lot of taunts coming out here from Elxo. So they're trying to pull the wave here. They only get the range creep. Nope, not the range where creep even comes back. Yeah, still level 1 for both these offlaners. Top lane, Professor's Butcher in a lot of trouble.
Oh yeah. They have professionally touched his butt. He's already
he
gonna
has a
take one
big
death.
one.
And look at this creep wave. It is gonna be just farm for Ursi. Last hits. Easy last hits.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lane that he's really careful on because Shackle into open wounds is just death for anyone without like mobility spells like Underlord.
Yeah, and I mean, even if he has Pit right now, which he doesn't, the it's not going to be enough to really dissuade them from being able to go on in.
Yeah, and once Ursi picks up his point into rage, he can just ignore that too. So level 2 has been hit by Elxo. Still not thinking of ganks yet. He could look into charging into Queen in the mid. It's only level 1 the blink, although blink, oh yeah, blink distance doesn't really spell for Queen. It does full blink distance just the cooldown for her. So yeah, that's gonna be a little hard unless How to Last It can land a lasso or searing chains on her before the charge arrives.
He's staying here in the bottom and trying to just charge forward onto Shake Labs.
That's Jordan. I wonder if he's actually working at Shake Labs or something. Because he's had that tag for a while.
Yeah. Oh, bash up onto Alxo. Alxo just took a ton of damage.
Yeah. Not gonna be happy about that. He does have the boost of travel and all Venom. I wonder where he's looking to roam because he hasn't roamed yet. Maybe he wants level 3. He's quite close. No, not even. Actually, he's going to put a bounty rune, I'm assuming, which will get him to level 3.
Darkseer, Killer Karate. He's trying really hard here, but he's just not having a great time. Charge is coming forward though onto London. Charge through and he should be able, no, he's not going to lift it. But there, he lifts him now, and London is just gonna be able to walk out of there. Oh, but Shake Lab's taking a lot of damage. There is the Ion Shell onto Alxo, but Alxo's just not able to stay in long enough, and not able to dive that tower, so... Oh, here comes the charge forward onto Troll Warlord. There we go, Gorgon gonna get a nice kill onto him. Alxo running up, and they're actually gonna get the Rubik as well. Now, Empirical's on the run, and he does not get the Alxo. That's 3 for nothing.
Something bad is happening.
Man, that will just double Ion Shell damage. Killer Karate had one himself, one on Elxo, and they just ran everyone down. We're finally making this off-lane, dual-lane work with the rotation by Gorgon.
Got a nice shrine to pop here, and they're ready to go in, back in any minute now.
Killer Karate also has picked up his soul ring, so he's going to be farming away pretty happily here.
They know that Ursi is going to be pretty much fine against this Underlord right now, so they're not too worried about it. They're continuing to commit these resources bottom, so Gorgon's going to stay here. And with the double Ion Shell, like, that even a level 1 Shackles means huge damage coming out. Charge comes forward, it's going to hit Jordan Hansen. Jordan Hansen, it's the, oh, there we go. It's got a nice Hex onto him, and he's stunned up. Held in place, a bash,
the bash,
but he's gonna be able to make it back. Now they're trying to turn around. They get the the surge up onto Killer Karate, but he's getting blocked by Gorgon. There's a charge in. Empirical trying to get him. They don't have a stun. No, they get the stun onto Darkseer, and now Empirical is he gonna be able to make it out of there? He is. Alxo is getting stunned up. Oh, the bash! 1, 2, 3. They at least strayed out of it. My goodness.
And that go to Jordan, so. He's gonna be happy with that one. But yeah, he has taken so much damage from gank and just scaring him away from farming. Even that much, that I can be happy with.
Say not so.
Ursi definitely needs a pull up here though. This creep wave is starting to get pretty far out. Actually, the Underlord is just gonna be out rotating, making sure he gets those bounties. But Alxo, once he can get another Ion Shell up, I think they're more than happy. Alright, there we go. Gorgon's rotating to mid. Want to see if he can do anything here against Queen of Pain.
Yeah, if he can get a Shackle into a charge, into, the flaming chains into Shackling into a charge, it could definitely kill her. But otherwise, it's going to be quite hard.
Oh, Spirit Breaker could be in a bit of trouble right now. He needs to charge out. There we go. He's going to get it. Just out he goes. He was soaking in lane while Darkseer picked up some jungle camps, so they're trying to maximize their farm right now in this early game.
I was wondering if Theory didn't pick up a bottle in this game, but no, he does have the bottle. He was getting bottle throw.
Oh, Catalyst is going to find Underlord here, doing quite a bit of damage to him. Charge is coming forward, and he's just going to do the Remnant drop right onto him. Deary Me is trying to go, that's Proud, trying to go into How to Last Hit. How to Last Hit is going to hit that shrine, and that means that the charge redirected onto him. Now he's in a lot of trouble, and he is going to go down. Down.
Yeah, I mean that was just, I think, yeah, that was a misplay blinking up there. I mean, she knew the shrine is up there, and the shrine is probably up if you've been just paying attention to how to last hits health, and she just hasn't used it ever. And it's blinking in there. Even if Shadow Shaman and Spirit Breaker wasn't there, like, you weren't gonna get that kill because the shrine.
That should help.
Spirit Breaker, for the way he's playing this, I feel like he really should pick up a shield or something like that for all the right-click damage that he's taking. He's doing a good job of being a menace. He's going in right now, and oh no! Proud is here, and he's going to take down Gorgon. And now, Alxo could be in a lot of trouble as well. He was getting really ballsy, and they're going to find him, and they are just going to get him. No chance of getting out of there. I don't think he had charge up either. Yeah. You know, let's take a look at RC. How's the last hit situation going? How are these lanes at, Golgi? Who's winning? Who's losing? What's going on?
I mean, obviously, Mercy is having the time of his life with this life stealer in the top. Mid, yeah. Oh, mid. There's gonna be a
Wow,
gank,
he
but
makes
yeah.
it out.
But he actually used like 2 charges there.
2 remnants,
It was
yeah.
Like he was spamming it a
Just
little bit.
spamming it. He got all. He put all the remnants he had.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like the last hits aren't going very well for the mid lane though.
Charge forward, Alxo. He could be getting onto Jordan Hansen right now. He's got the speed, and he's gonna find him. Pit him. Alice goes down. Professional butt toucher. He's gonna try and get him, but he's already used the pit, so just an easy TP out. Easy TP.
But that was a very good rotation. On the co-op earlier, she TP'd the bot as soon as she respawned, and that was even before the gang happened, but just good coordination. They knew that the Spirit Breaker wanted to play aggressively. Charge coming mid, but it's just one of those kind of TP out of based type of charges. They probably won't complete this one. Or are they?
Or are they? I guess maybe he wanted to charge through the creeps, get that extra damage out, delay him up. Very smart play there from Alxo.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh, Proud, he wants to try and get it. Rooted up, bash, there's the bash charge. Oh, just makes it out. No 17% gonna help you guys get that kill today.
Yeah, been a really rough lane for the Queen so far. But I mean, I'm assuming they just pick a Queen because they want a safe mid laner that can deal with the Spirit Breaker rotations. But also still being able to find a lot of space here and ganks for his team.
Professional butt toucher could be in some trouble. They're ready to push. They're going to see him very quickly.
Gank on Earthsea. There's a stun coming out.
Son, he's gonna get lifted, but he should be able to just jump into a creep. No, he's gonna rage up. Oh, he takes a lot of damage. Jumps into the catapult. Catapult, though, is gonna go down. No chance.
You were out of your...
Yeah, and also unfortunately, jumping into an ally creep means he can't eat his way out of the creep, so he won't get health back from it. But I mean, either way, he was dead there.
Yeah.
Just good ganks, good smoke gank. They knew the RC was playing quite up front, even in Prickles walking up to him.
So, could be in some trouble here. He's gonna get daggered, pit, lift everything onto him. He's gonna start TPing immediately. Is he gonna make it out of there? He gets out! Amazing reaction to just immediately charge or TP like that. Now how the last hit is back in. He's putting a ton of damage in. They get the kill onto 2, 3 as well, picking up the butt toucher.
Trickster's rune of
Dire
illusion.
structures are fortified.
I didn't know that the
middle
Pill Mouse
tower is under
doesn't
attack.
cancel TPs.
It will the second time, I think, right? But he He got
He was
pitted.
rooted
Tower
the second
is under
time
attack.
while he was TPing, but it didn't
Huh.
cancel his TP. So yeah, it doesn't cancel TP. Maybe the first one does. Oh no.
Oh,
That
Proud gonna get
charge.
found and bash. The bash for the kill.
That was unfortunate. I mean, Proud knew Elso was there, and he was actually looking to kill Elso. That's why he was still there, but you know, didn't expect Ursi to wrap around behind them. They had too much damage for him to deal with.
Are you sure it got the second route? Because the TP, how long is TP? 3 seconds, right?
Yeah. But I mean, no, I saw the root. I saw him. It says root on the top of his head, in the middle of his
You know what?
TP.
It might have done it. It might have like rooted him the same second that the TP went off.
Yeah, maybe.
Radiant's top tower.
I
is
mean,
under
but I
attack.
felt like it was on for a decent amount of time, like at least like half a second. Yeah, well, I don't exactly know.
Green Dude's top thing is about to get knocked over. Radiant structures are fortified.
I mean, it would make sense. I mean, that just kind of adds to why he hasn't been picked
Tower is under attack.
recently. If you're going to TP out pit.
That'd be really inconsistent though if that's like the one. Oh, Jordan Hansen getting found and just demolished bot lane. Tower going down at top. The wards were used. I mean, yeah, that'd be super inconsistent. That'd be like the only route in the game that would not cancel a TP, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to do some research, I guess. Here, let's see. Pillow Malice. Pillow Malice does not interrupt target's channeling spells.
What?
Yeah, that's what it says in the wiki.
That's
That is
crazy.
Yeah, that is pretty sad.
It was also, I will say, it was a bit of a misplay from the Radiant because they stacked all their stuns at once. They could have held on
they
to
did.
one of them.
They did. Yeah, they definitely did not need to use London's lift there.
Never
They
refuse
could have held on to that one. There's a smoke gang coming out though. They find Ursi. Oh, Rage TP.
Rage TP, yep.
Bye.
Bye, bye, bye.
Good
Baby,
reaction
bye,
speed.
bye.
London's being charged. Yeah, it looks like they actually want to engage into this one. Outlast Sid and Killer Karate both here. Can Ion Shell them up. Ion Shell going on to
Charges
Elsa.
coming into London. He's immediately going to get the lift up. They break the trees, though, so they've got a nice path into these guys. Remnant forward from Had a Last Hit. He's going to get the route out onto Underlord, but he gets caught by the pit. Now, damage is coming out there. Who's going to go down first? Had a Last Hit pretty low, but Butt Toucher goes to go down. Another charge into London. Not going to be able to lift this one. Finally gets him as well. Now, in the back line, Empirical is trying to stay alive. They suspect he's here, but they're not finding him. There he finally gets found. It hacks up immediately. Jordan Hansen, though, in the mid, taking down the tower.
I guess they got at least one trade out of it. They did get their first objective being the mid tower, but yeah, they're losing all the outer towers already. Such a small difference here.
Thing is about to get knocked over.
Oh, Jordan might get gone on here. He's us.
The charge is coming through. Jordan Hansen goes down. Scream comes out now. Had a last hit in the front. Goes absolutely destroyed. Could not get out of there. Charge comes through the Empirical, but he's just turning around now. He wants to get out, but I don't think there's any way Spirit Breaker makes it out of this.
Yeah.
Lift still down. Yeah, there we go. They got the root on him. Stolen chains. Killer Karate's still hanging around here. So he got found, lifted, rooted, pit of malice, everything. He tried to vacuum him away, but didn't manage to clip anyone.
Yeah. Looks like it's just a little bit of communication error there. I'm assuming also thought they were still going to fight after the Ember Spirit went down, but realized all of his carries were either dead or gone. It's actually quite a decent amount of money going over to the Radiant side. They're still quite a bit behind, but you know, on another fight like that, and Radiant are going to be right back into the game.
Yeah, it is barely a 3k lead right now for Dire.
And Jordan already has the Vlads on Troll Warlord, so he's going to be getting his farm on. Veil Discord was finished on Queen
Gorgon
a
gets
bit
some
ago, actually.
very deep wards up.
Yeah.
So Dire is ready to prevent Radiant from really being able to do much of anything. Looks like they have another smoke coming. Yep, they're gonna smoke up over here. Yes, no, maybe so.
And just having good vision when you have a Spirit Breaker and Ember Spirit on your team just means there can be so much more opportunities for ganks. They might find Jordan here. They see Jordan on their
they're absolutely gonna find Jordan. No question about it. Remnant in, immediately gonna chains him up, rooted, and here comes the charge. 1-2, fuck you.
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh,
Ooh,
and he's gonna
good
root
jungle.
in. Oh, stolen chains. That's gotta feel bad, Ember Spirit.
Oh, and that was a haste rune over on How to Last It. That's why the Remnant came out so fast.
Alexo's charging up at top.
TP out.
Yeah. He's keeping the charge going. Is he gonna run through Rubik? No, he cancels it. Alexo charged straight through Roshan. I was kind of hoping we'd see one of those charge bashes.
Yeah, I mean, they kept happening pretty frequent. It was like the 15%
Radiant's middle
chance.
tower is under attack.
Looks like
It is, yeah,
Alpso is going to
15%.
pick up a Halberd next. It's like a pretty smart idea against the Troll Warlord. He can
Yes.
charge into him without worrying about dying to him. Proud is working on his Lincoln Sphere next, which makes sense. Mid lane. Smoke coming out. Oh, also smells something. He knows it's not safe. Both blink.
Rubik is gonna get shackled up, and he's taking so much damage. Nice sleight of fist will take him out at the end, and now the rest are running. But professional butt toucher, the butt toucher could be in some trouble. They got a nice open wounds on him. Forstaff is gonna be able to help him for a little bit, but Hexed up. Now here comes the wards as well. That is gonna dissuade Radiant from wanting to stay anywhere near this tier 2. 3 of them are dead, so oh no, they're gonna try and take up as many of these wards as they can. But ultimately, this tower should fall. They've got to fortify. Roots out, chains out onto Troll. Troll is hexed up, taking quite a bit of damage. The scream goes in and hits 3 people, but it's not going to be enough to stop this aggression.
Rubik managed to steal Fire Remnants.
Oh, they find Proud
damage.
out in the jungle. He gets himself a kill onto the Shadow Shaman, but he's going to take a dive himself.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And Dire, they've got a massive
pretty
creep wave
hard.
here at top. They should be rotating. I feel like they should be rotating to take this top tower as well.
Especially with 2 of the Dire cores, Radiant cores
Yeah.
down right now. They'll say they don't want to farm, they don't want to push their left right now.
God, they don't even need to do much of anything.
Yeah.
Creeps alone took it to 200 HP.
Hey, Earthy was just there, it was a few right clicks, so I got that, but he wanted to play safe.
Comforting
There's still
rule
quite a bit of
every
CC coming up
generation.
from the support over the Radiant side, and they don't need to be doing anything risky like that. Blink Dagger already on Gorgon, on the Potion 5 Shadow Shaman.
Ouch.
It's
Yeah.
going to be super hard to farm for Jordan here. He's going to be picking up a BKB wisely. After his Yasha, he doesn't even stop for the Sanj.
I don't know, do you think that's... I mean, it's kind of weird, but I feel like he would very much need a Lincoln's this game.
I mean, BKB does the same thing. I mean, he does it better, right?
Not if you're hexed. Not if you get blink hexed.
I mean, I suppose. I mean, but I think rather than defensive island, he wants an offensive island to win team fights, because Lincoln's, I mean, will maybe protect you from certain ganks, but I mean, Shadow Shaman can blink Hex and then shackle you
Shackle,
anyways.
yeah.
So BKB is just going to be better to help him win team fights.
Yeah, you're right. It's just gonna be, the onus is gonna be on him to not get caught out, which, you know, with the
Yeah.
amount of deep
hard.
wards and deep ventures into Radiant territory that Dire has done, that is gonna be a pretty tall order.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, Killer Karate with that surge on top of Ember Spirit plus Spirit Breaker. Yeah, it's a hard game to stay safe in.
Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening.
And now you got Gorgon to worry about. A fucking Poison 5 support with a Blink Dagger. At 23 minutes in. Yeah, that's rough.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
Bad dudes, middle tower.
And Desolator on our siege gonna chew through tower super
Oh.
quick. They smoked it was I think under
I think they should have
Radiant
seen that,
Vision,
yeah.
yeah.
They should have still
Yeah.
had vision from the tower and the creeps were there.
but it still just gives them a little bit more movement speed mobility just to be able to hit that top lane.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna go straight for Roche, and they are.
Oh yeah. That's quite smart.
Bad dudes, top tower gonna fall over soon.
They're still thinking about it a little bit. Oh, maybe, okay. They just thought Radiant might have been doing a Roshan.
Dyer's
Yeah,
they
top
weren't shown on the
tower
map.
is under attack.
They take it themselves, although they don't take it necessarily quite fast. But
Yeah,
they do
they
have
don't-
Desolator on RC. And they got plenty of CC coming out from the Shadow Shaman. Killer Karate just keeping a lookout.
Oh, you know what? I just realized something that I really don't like about, quote, new Roche Pit. The Roche Pit being where it is now versus the old one.
Mhm.
Darkseer
about it?
cliff vacuums.
Oh, I mean, he can still do it at like the word spots, but yeah, otherwise.
Yeah, like, but not like right next to Roche.
Right, yeah, the big play of not being able to go do Roche when Darkseer is alive because he will steal it from you with the vacuum plays.
I remember Zai on TI5 Team Secret was, they lost a ton of games, but it definitely was not Zai's Darkseer's fault. He was
Charging up
clipping
Thorn.
everyone. Yep, charge forward into Jordan. They're immediately going to use the Nether Strike onto Empirical and just kind of delay him up. Hopefully, yeah, trying to get last hit in there. He gets the chains out onto Slardar and is ready to start fighting, but oh, Slardar just manages to force staff out of there. Now, how to last hit, has to get out of there. He was getting bashed up. They did get a kill onto Rubik. How to last hit, he's got that blade mail up, so it's very, very hard to do anything to him. I want to point out, very good job from Empirical. He resisted the temptation to, oh, I'm getting killed, I need to crush, because that's exactly what How to Last Hit wanted him to do, and he was ready, expecting it with the blade mail. And if he had done that, he'd have killed himself. But instead, he does very well, waiting and letting the supports and the force staff get him out of there.
Right.
Charge forward.
Yeah,
Oh, they're
I
gonna
got
get chains
that.
onto two. There's the force staff, but Empirical in a little bit of trouble. They get the scream out now. How to Last Hit, taking quite a lot of damage. He's got a remnant out. He does not make
The
it.
triple
They're gonna
remnant
blow
from
him
London.
up. Now, Radiant Structure fortified. Oh, even Ursi's gonna go down to the Firestorm. Pops the Aegis now, charge forward. Alxo is a little bit too deep. I guess hopefully just trying to get his cores, the rest of his team, the time to get out of there. And it looks like that will be successful. Valiant sacrifice, my friend.
Yeah, this is a bit of money going over, but wow, that fight wasn't even that big. It was 1.5k gold swing for the Radiant side. And that's not even counting the Tower 3 that went down there. Yeah, pretty rough game so far. London has managed to steal Fire twice so far, and he's been doing good work with it. We saw there he used it to blow up How to Last Hit. One of those spells that are charge base, and Rubik loves those spells because he can just use all those charges without worrying about them going on cooldown.
Yeah, and go get a new skill.
Yeah. And just
Now-
a triple remnant.
Ember Spirit is magic build right now, with that blade mail. Let's say this game goes pretty late, Radiant is able to hold him. Do you think that the Troll Warlord will be enough to bring them back in this game, or do you think that if Ember Spirit's able to transition into physical damage Ember, is it still just going to be a wash in the late game?
When it comes to late game scaling, yeah, I don't exactly know if Radiant even wins in that department. I mean, I don't think they. It's not like they don't have a chance or anything like that, but yeah, the Dyers just scale so well. You know, they got characters like Spirit Breaker, who still scales quite decently into late game. You know, over on the Radiant side, you got Troll Warlord and Queen of Pain. You're not even really worried that much about Underlord late game, other than the Dark Rift. DP is kind of providing with unusual ability. But I mean, they're not out of it. I mean, it's a Troll draft, right? You lose a team fight against Troll draft, but your lanes are pushed, you lose the game. So they always have a chance.
That'll be the last
And
tier 2
Magic
going down for
Ember.
Radiant. Yep, go ahead.
Yeah. Magic Ember still also scales decently well into late game, just because he gets so tanky. Even he doesn't even need to scale into physical damage. He can just wait out people's BKB super easily and
That
take them
comes out, charges in from Alxo. They're going to be in, and he gets a nice Nether Strike onto London. London manages to make it out a little bit, and no one's gone down yet. There we go. They're turning it a little bit. Underlord, though, Butt Toucher will be the first one to die. Jordan Hansen is trying his best. He's not going to be able to get Alxo. Jordan Hansen's going to go down. 2 for none. I thought for sure they were turning that around. Well, Proud can sure try. Charge coming forward. Oh no, Alxo. That is so ballsy. How the last hit's gonna go in? He's got his blade mail up. Now Empirical taking quite a bit of damage. I cannot believe he just got away with that. Proud is gonna have to jump out. No, excuse me, he did not get away with that. That is
No, he didn't.
that is expected. My goodness.
Yeah.
They're gonna get Ursi out of there.
Rubik just blinked in and shocked him, but yeah, that was a ballsy charge, and it kind of worked out. I mean, they managed to pick up a kill out of it, and they managed to get some more damage onto the racks, although it was mostly into melee. Yeah, but that was ballsy. He got out with like 5 HP earlier too, because he was bleeding from the Green Dagger, and he just decides to re-engage. But that was as messy, I think, as initiatives can get for the Dire side. They just kind of ham-fisted their way in there, but, you know, just using their net worth lead to their advantage.
Yeah, do you know how much, in Dota, how much gold is a wheelbarrow? Because clearly Alxo's bought one to cart around his massive balls.
I don't know, but apparently not too expensive because it only played Persian 4, but Heaven's Halberd on him already. Ugh, that's rough.
Although that felt like it was going to be completed like 15 minutes ago, wasn't it?
Yeah,
or he started working on it.
Yeah, I mean, he already has a chainmail for his blade mail, so yeah, he must have that for a while. And this has not been a very fun game for Jordan. Even if he gets that BKB, he needs to make sure that he pops before the
Oh, they're gonna get a Hex out onto Underlord, but Empirical's gonna jump in and get a nice crush. Charge in from Alxo. He's gonna hit onto Butt Toucher. Not gonna use the Nether Strike yet. They look like they just want to get them back into their base. Not ready to quite go for a pickoff.
I'm
Also,
not
they've got them
exactly sure
pinned.
how Radiant comes back here. It's not like they have like, you know, big team fight ultis that can combo together to win a big thing. They really gotta depend on the Dire team making mistakes here.
They've got Pit of Malice and like Blink Crushes for high ground defense, but it's not like a super big D push lineup, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna have a bit
Yeah,
of
all they
trouble
have
holding
for it-
this.
Yeah, it is like Professional Butt Toucher is doing a lot of work with that Firestorm, but it really isn't enough. There's a little bit coming off obviously Proud, you know, doing with that Queen of Pain, the Veil Discord with the Scream of Pain.
Alright, it's 60 seconds till minimum Roche respawn. They're gonna take this top shrine, and then if they're really, really lucky, this is exactly the kind of timing they're looking for. To have Roche up.
Yeah, smoke coming out from Radiant though. This is what they should be doing. They need to look for pickoffs because they can't win straight up fights. They need to take unfair fights.
Well, they could be finding Gorgon here. They just saw him go up there, and they're immediately gonna Blink Crush into him. Gorgon in a lot of trouble, but he's trapped now into the wards, and he should be taking a lot of damage. They're gonna use the wall, but no vacuum, no! Screaming Pain comes out, Jordan Hansen hits the deck, and the rest of Dire not dead yet. Oh, how to last hit, he is gonna go down. No, he dodges the last Firestorm tick with a nice remnant. And he's even gonna turn around and kill Bedcatcher.
Man, those are some plays. He was, yeah, as you say, he was going to die to the Firestorm, but I mean, the last Fire Remnant was on top of Professional Butt Toucher. So he activates, I mean, it's not even a ballsy move at that point because, I mean, he was going to die if he didn't use it, but it just turns into another kill too. And he just looks badass while doing it.
Yeah. Not even, I mean, like, maybe he didn't intend to do it, but like, 1 second waiting on that Fire Remnant or not wanting to Fire Remnant over to him, in case he might right-click you and you die. And it just so happens that while you're in your invulnerability period, you dodge that killing blow of that dot. That's... I feel like there was decision-making and planning behind that. That How to Last Hit knew exactly what he was doing, played it exactly how he wanted to play it.
I mean, he has proven himself to be pretty damn good at this game. I believe it's 5K, so it's not bad. Also, he's going picking up that blade mail pretty damn soon too.
Yeah,
he even goes for the 20 damage talent tree over the armor. Yeah, that, I mean, it makes sense. They're so ahead that he's not afraid of dying. He would just pump out more damage.
There it is, blade mail up. Darkseer, he's got his Lotus Orb. He's had that for a little bit, it looks like, right?
Yeah, assuming he has. They're so ahead now, I just don't know what Radiant can do. We saw the smoke gang come out, but it was an awkward one. It didn't turn out very well. They really just gotta wait for the Dire to make a mistake.
Proud is not too far off from his Orchid.
And Jordan, oh my god, he queued up this BKB, I think like 10 minutes ago. And he's still about like 800 gold away from it.
Roshan
Cheese
taken by
and
Dire.
Aegis.
Yep, Cheese and Aegis. They're gonna ready to go for the death knell. I want to stay positive, but honestly, I don't see a lot that Radiant's gonna be able to do about this.
Yeah, they just, as I said, their team fights aren't really made for being able to win fights that are super behind them. They don't have things like, you know, RP or Black Hole or, you know, big ultis. There's also a Abyssal Blade on the
Versus up on the high ground. There we go. They're going to drop the wards and immediately charge into Rubik. Rubik? Oh, he steals the wards and he actually drops them. Now gets a Alxo. It was a stolen pit as well. Or no, sorry, that's their own pit. Scream Pain comes in. It's going to hit onto 3. Shrine is healing him up as much as they can, but Proud is getting just bashed up. There we go. He manages to blink out of there. However, Jordan Hansen, Empirical, London, they're all down. Are they going to time it out? There's no buyback from them. They've got creeps into every single lane. How to Last Hit has done a great job of keeping these pushed. Jordan throwing up a white flag. He's gonna find Proud and start punching into all of them. Dear me, Empirical. Oh no, this is so much damage. There we go. Uses the chains and the remnant, and is he gonna go for Proud? No, he's gonna stay back. But there goes the building damage. GG is finally called from Proud. They are gonna be able to take all 3. They know they can't contest, and that'll be game number 2 for Lobby 2. Golgi, sum up this game for me.
I mean, as we said, Spirit Breaker is one of those heroes that if the game goes well for him, it kind of landslides, and you know, that mobility coming out from the Ember Spirit and Spirit Breaker just are incredibly good at capitalizing on that lead, and there was no safe place to farm, and we saw that Jordan's Troll was stuck on that BKB for basically the half of the entire game, and he just didn't even get it even to the very end of that game, so...
Excellent summation. All right, everyone, as I said, that was Game 2, Lobby 2, DotP Wednesday in-houses. Season number 5, week number 6. We are going to send you back to Grouty, and we'll check in with the other lobbies and see if they are still going. Thank you all.